Hey friends, thank you so much for joining me. I'm webmaster Chris Heidlebaugh with Colorado Web Impressions, where we help Colorado small businesses just like yours succeed online. And today we're talking about domain names, how to choose a domain name for your Colorado business. Now, this is extremely important. And so if you need help, definitely reach out to us. We can give you some tips or ideas. But really, we want to just help you find that domain name that's going to be perfect for you and your business. Again, if you've heard me talk before, your website is your new business card. So just like you would give somebody your phone number to call, like if you were to call me, I say, hey, give me a call today at 719-419-3935, right? Your domain name is like a phone number, but you're just doing it kind of online. You're saying, hey, visit my website at, like for us, it's Colorado Web Impressions. And it's coloradowebimpressions.com to be, exact. So for you, your domain name is going to be basically like that phone number you tell somebody. So if you're in an elevator or if you are, at an event or somewhere, you're going to tell people, hey, visit my website, and you're going to give them that basically digital phone number, which is your domain name. So when it comes to choosing a domain name, I'm going to just, give you some advice and my number one tip on choosing a domain name, and that is go with the .com. If you have the opportunity to choose from .com, .net, .org, if you're doing a .life, .biz, there's so many different dots of different, domain names you could have. Really try to go with the .com. And again, a domain name is what you're calling your website, what you're telling people to go to. And, by nature, people go to the .coms, okay? So even if you buy the .net, people might automatically assume it's the .com and they go to that website. Now, I've been doing this for a long time. There's all sorts of different situations. Maybe the .com costs, somebody's selling it for $50,000. So right now you don't have to really worry about it, and so you can maybe go with the .net. If you are a nonprofit or a church or an organization, going with the .org might be a great solution. So it really, every situation is going to be a little bit different. But if you are a regular, B2C, B2B kind of business, I would really try to go with the .com, if possible. And again, what we're looking at is, your company name or your keywords or whatever domain name you're going to call yourself .com, and try to go with that. Because again, if you're trying to tell somebody to go to your website and they go to the wrong one, then it's really not helping you, right? Another big time tip is try to avoid any kind of hyphens. Anything that makes it hard for people to relate to your business. Now, years ago, people would do like exact match domains where they would do like best-iPhone-2018.com. And it would work for a little bit, probably more like 2016, obviously. But these days, it just really doesn't do as good. Now, there are situations that it really is beneficial to have an exact match domain. But really, that's kind of a topic for another kind of day. But really try to stay away from hyphens. You don't, as a rule, as a good test, I guess, of this rule, is imagine if you're talking to somebody on the telephone and you say, hey, visit our website at word-word.com. Is it hard to understand, right? You want this to be super simple and super easy. Also, along with that, if there's anything that could be misunderstood. So say if it's like for, and so FOR or FOUR or the number 4, things like that in a domain name can sometimes get a little crazy. So if you have a domain name and you tell 5 people